Hello, so I present in English the shortcuts I have made, so I only use my-init-texmacs.scm. I don't use any macros or anything else. I've created these macros considering the use I have of texmacs. So I teach maths, so I need to present fine documents, but also, so in universities, but also I teach maths in private lessons by Zoom.us. So I need some efficiency, and I need to get quickly some math objects, and so I've created this with the help of Joris, Giovanni, and a lot of other colleagues on the forums or on the mailing list. So I present quickly a view on the shortcuts I have. For example, I sometimes use the language R. So if I tap RRR, I have a little encapsulation for R. Or if I type equal 4 times, I have something that I find better than the same minus 4 times, 3, 4, which if you zoom is more thin, the equal 4 times. Here I have a lot of shortcuts with repeated letters of LL that gives the limit, or RR that gives the square root, and FF here that gives the fractions. So I prefer these shortcuts as the native ones in texmacs. The triple letters, if you type PP, you have the math BB, and if you type 3 times, you have the math call symbol for big letters, big caps. Here I have the shortcuts for the differential. Donc if I tap f de x, so I have dx, just typing d and x. Voilà, I have this time, and I'm not obliged to type d and then to make the theme in Roman, the d in Roman. So this would replace, if you want, rm d then x. So just by tapping dx, and I have made the same for dt, dA, dz, only these letters that I needed. This always used shortcut, so equal, that gives the universal equivalence that is used all the times. And also shortcuts for minus than, so minus than, so x minus than minus 3, less than minus 3, but sometimes I need the row to the left, so less minus tab, and I have the row to the left that I need. Here with this k in math mode, I get the intersection, and with this k in math mode, I get directly the union, because I consider union is more often useful for me in case that's percentage. Also the useful shortcuts like il exist for all, perpendicular to, imaginary part, real part, and so on. The integration with EEE, and the integration in display-style mode with EEE tab. Voilà. Here these very beautiful shortcuts with @1 for the dice, @sky for the cards, @1 tab for numbers in circles, so less used. So here I have some maths shortcuts, so I've not showed, but gives a matrix, and AZS. So I've a lot of my shortcuts begin with AZ because it's easy to type with the fingers. So AZS gives you the display still. AZR some system. AZX some system when you want to parameter some lines in space. AZD when you work on arithmetics. So you have the Euclidean division. AZD. Sorry, I'm not there. Mode in math, AZD. AZD, voilà, the Euclidean division, where you can type what you want. And if you type AZD with my shortcuts without mode math in mode text, you have this. Voilà. And I've shown in a video called Tablet Paper that by clicking on my tablet and writing with a pen, I get this, and with a real pen, you know, with some magnetic system, I can draw here. So that's very, very, very useful. Also the export in PDF, which is so useful, donc pressing Command E and then P. So if I have my file here, if I press Command E then P, automatically I have the PDF in the same folder. That's very gain of time for the quick view in Mac, or for if I want to send it to anyone which doesn't use TextMacs. There are some people who are not using TextMacs. And also AZ arrobas if you want an internet link, which is in S-Link and encapsulated in Tiny. Also AZA if you want something like that, if you want to present some result like that. And the invisible brother of this is AZT, which is below in the code. And when you have two columns, and you can put off one if you want to have some figure. For example, if I want to present a figure, I made AZT, a figure on the left, AZF, and I paste a little figure here, and then some text here. So for having a little figure, I show an example with a figure that I take, for example, on the screen. And you see, if I type Command V, it's too large. And sometimes I cannot accede to put the cursor on the right. So we have created AZM. And AZM puts the picture in 5 centimeters of size. And you can also adjust after that the size. So you have AZB. Here, when I created when I'm giving in real time a lesson of Zoom, so AZB gives some drafts. If I want to invite the student to calculate by head something or reflect, and some formula AZF. So I can write, you see, some formula. There are some colors, and you can do what you want. So after the lesson, when I send the PDF to the student, he has all. AZD, which I show. AZE, it is a little table. AZF, I have show. So anyway, that's AZR for something. I don't know the English word, you have understood. And then the very French variation table. So I give the example with AZ2. So here you can put the value chosen for x, and you say where the derivative makes 0, for example. You have the sign here, and here you can put the arrows. So the arrows are not extensible, so that would be so good to have extensible arrows. And also convexity tables like that, and you can click. There are some little tables, so all is proper in the presentation. And this one is not finished yet, AZQ for having a little trigo, and AZP, and I'm not satisfied of AZP. I would like to, so here you can click, but it's not easy. You see, for example, here I cannot click, I have not clicked exactly at the right place. And I would like to present some table, an invisible table with the size of the cells exactly adjusted so that we have these proportions. And the tree would be behind with some system. I don't know how to do this. And also the lines are not thin enough for me. So for these shortcuts, the way I do is I think Giovanni taught me this, teach me this. I take the things, I made copy to, and I choose verbatim or TextMacs scheme. and then I put it here in my-init-texmacs, so I can make the more precise video. So I have made some to explain my shortcuts. I'm very interested to share your use of texmacs and to share some ideas on shortcuts, and to share my texmacs init if you are interested in it.